Our forum received a video address of the Prime Minister of the Federal Democratic Republic of Ethiopia, Abiy Ahmed. I kindly ask you to turn on the address.
Excellency Vladimir Putin, President of the Russian Federation, invited guests, I extend my gratitude to the Russian Federation for convening this plenary session of the Brics Business Forum. Brics countries represent nearly half of the global population and over a third of the global GDP. With such significant influence, Brics is well positioned to make a substantial contribution to global economic growth and sustainable development. To fully realize this potential, we must actively work to ensure that global governance structures are more representative, inclusive, and responsive to the needs of developing and emerging economies. Today's international financial architecture does not fully align with the aspiration of emerging economies and falls short of supporting the acceleration of sustainable development. That's why we advocate for comprehensive reform of the global financial system to establish a more equitable framework. At the same time, Brics itself should set an example by expanding mutually beneficial economic cooperation within its own membership. By becoming a model for economic collaboration, Brics can serve as a standard barrier for reformed global financial system that not only address the needs of its members, but also supports the development objective of other emerging developing economies. Excellencies, Ethiopia's rapidly expanding economy presents significant opportunities for investment, economic cooperation, and trade, particularly for Brics nations. Ethiopia is endowed with abundant natural and agricultural resources, offering access to large and diverse markets across Africa and beyond. This advantage is further strengthened by our national airline, the largest airline in Africa and a leader in international cargo and passenger transport. Additionally, our affordable and increasingly renewable energy infrastructure, coupled with a young, skilled, and trainable workforce, positions Ethiopia as an attractive destination for investment. In recent years, we have implemented bold economic reforms aimed at making our economy even more business-friendly. These transformative measures include the liberalization of key sectors such as telecommunications and finance. We have also adopted a market-based foreign exchange regime, creating more conducive environment for foreign direct investment. These changes are designed to ensure that Ethiopia is well equipped to compete in the global market and to offer significant returns for investors. In this context, we strongly encourage investors from Brics countries to seize the opportunities available in Ethiopia, particularly in sectors such as manufacturing, agriculture, renewable energy, mining, ICT, and tourism. These industries hold enormous potential for growth and innovation, and by investing in these areas, Brics countries can benefit from Ethiopia's strategic position as a gateway to the African continent while contributing to our shared development objectives. Excellencies, Ethiopia is firmly committed to the implementation of the 2025 strategy for Brics economic partnership, which seeks to promote sustainable development across its economic, social, and environmental dimensions in an integrated and balanced manner. This strategy aligns with Ethiopia's own development goals, particularly as we work towards industrialization, food security, and environmental resilience. As the global economy continues to face challenges such as growing inequality, rising prices, and unemployment, it is essential that the BRICS business community collaborates to develop strategies that mitigate this spillover effect. Ethiopia stands ready to contribute to this effort. In closing, let us embrace the opportunity before us with a spirit of unity, determination, and shared sense of purpose. Together, BRICS member states can achieve remarkable progress and build future marked by shared prosperity, sustainable development, and economic resilience for our people. I thank you.
We also received a video address of the President of the Republic of South Africa, Cyril Ramaphosa. I kindly ask you to turn on the video address.
Your Excellency, President Vladimir Putin, fellow BRICS leaders, distinguished guests, and ladies and gentlemen, it is indeed a great honor to address the BRICS Business Forum as it meets to expand and diversify trade and investment between our countries. As a formation, BRICS has an important role in the world. It has the potential to drive significant change in the global economy and international relations. The historic expansion of BRICS creates further opportunities to foster robust trade and development cooperation. The expanded BRICS group now covers 43% of the world's population. The group together accounts for 27% of global GDP and a fifth of world exports. The opportunities for cooperation and economic progress are immense. The BRICS Business Council has a crucial role in expanding trade between BRICS countries. As governments, we are committed to support the work of business. We look forward to the BRICS report of finance ministers and central bank governors to the BRICS summit on the strengthening of correspondent banking networks between BRICS countries and enabling settlements in local currencies. As the global economy undergoes far-reaching technological change, BRICS countries must create a collaborative environment for advancement of digital technology. E-commerce, in particular, has great potential to enhance market access and economic growth. We support the call for international rules and standards on issues such as cross-border taxation and data privacy. South Africa is ready to play its part in realizing the economic potential of BRICS. In the midst of an improved economic outlook for South Africa, growth forecasts for the next 2 years have been revised upwards. Our newly elected government of national unity has prioritized structural economic reform, massive investment in infrastructure, and improving the business operating environment for businesses. South Africa has a diverse economic base with developed industries in areas such as manufacturing and services. We have sophisticated financial services, world-class infrastructure, and abundant natural resources. We call on fellow BRICS countries to participate in the growth of South Africa and indeed the rest of the African continent. The African Continental Free Trade Area is unlocking massive opportunities for trade, investment, and industrial growth. The African continent is looking for partnerships that will unlock the dynamism and the potential of its 1.3 billion people. South Africa is home to a population that is young, digitally connected, and increasingly urbanized. Investment in skills development is growing, a workforce that will make the African continent an engine of production and growth well into the future. The success of the African Continental Free Trade Area that we are seeing now requires a substantial investment in infrastructure. We therefore call on fellow Brics countries to partner with us to build the roads that are needed, the ports for exports and imports, the rail lines, the energy and the telecommunications networks that will enable Africa to industrialize and to be able to trade with other countries in the world. To ensure that the benefits of the African Continental Free Trade Area are spread across African countries, we need to ensure that small, medium-sized enterprises, as well as women-owned and managed businesses, receive focused support and financing. I commend the BRICS Business Council, the respective ministers from various countries who have worked very hard, as well as their respective officials, and indeed all business leaders for the excellent work to build an effective and dynamic economic network. Now, to the delegates, I'm certain that your participation in this BRICS Business Forum will in the end produce great results, so that you are able to move from contact to contract and be able to engage in beneficial as well as profitable business enterprises. I am certain that this business forum will help to catapult BRICS economies to a much higher level, where there will be equity as well as accelerated growth. And that it will further increase the standing of BRICS countries in the world's economy is a given. It's something that we must ensure that it happens. So, colleagues, I wish you all the best in your deliberations, and I thank you for this opportunity of being able to address you. Thank you.
To share with you the video address by President of the Arab Republic of Egypt, Abdel Fattah El-Sisi. In the name of Allah, most gracious, most merciful, Your Excellency President Vladimir Putin, distinguished heads and representatives of BRICS member states, ladies and gentlemen, representatives of the business community. At the outset, I would like to express my deep appreciation to the President of the Russian Federation, His Excellency Vladimir Putin, as well as government of the Russian Federation, for their fruitful efforts to arrange and hold this forum. I thank you for your tireless efforts to develop cooperation between BRICS member states on all agenda items outlined during the preparatory sessions held in different cities of Russia. This work demonstrates how deep our relations are, as well as the importance of the format of our cooperation aimed at achievement of shared goals. We highly appreciate the BRICS Business Forum. It unites our countries and reflects our shared aspiration to further build up relations between the BRICS member states. It contributes to the development of investment activities and trade, as well as implementation of joint projects. Undoubtedly, it all helps us intensify our efforts in order to meet the aspirations of our peoples and achieve additional economic growth. Ladies and gentlemen, this forum is taking place at a time when we are witnessing challenges and crises in the world. Most recent international conflicts and unprecedented events require joint efforts from all of us. Not only do we need to provide swift solutions to modern challenges, we also turn to the sustainable development. It is our shared responsibility. Apart from participation of top officials, it implies involvement of private sector and businesses who are indispensable partners in this field. Therefore, this forum offers a new platform for such cooperation. It makes it possible for us to jointly explore various fields of investment activities and trade between member states. Another shared task is to expand cooperation between sectoral institutions and private sector, while taking into account the investment into competitive advantages of every country that launches specific projects aimed at deepening economic integration among Brics countries. Brics member states should become an important economic bloc, particularly in the field in the context of global economic growth. We should further develop the investment possibilities and opportunities in our countries. We are all facing particularly high demands when it comes to renewables. Digital transformation and other transformative energy sectors have become important pillars for the development of our countries. Egypt is also going down this path. I'm confident that we are on our way to economic growth and comprehensive development, which in their turn are the foundation for more sustainable economic policy. It is a key to economic resilience and ability to withstand various crises. In this context, the Egyptian government has recently undertaken several steps aimed at improving the national investment climate. Greater role of private sector is a typical feature of this innovative approach. Economic hindrances, as well as other hindrances for investment flows, are one of most important problems. We are undertaking investment reforms right now. The Egyptian government is trying to offer private sector more opportunities, and we try to continue implementing the program suggested by our government under the law on governmental property. Apart from providing tax benefits and other stimuli, the Egyptian tax authority is revising its procedures to simplify them. Bureaucracy is still painfully felt in Egypt. We continue our struggle with it. We continue to support the communication, information technologies and processing fields of our industry, as well as in the field of green hydrogen. We are implementing the infrastructure projects in different parts of our country. When it comes to transport and communication system, we try to achieve as much benefit as possible on the ground. It was probably thanks to the unique and strategically important position of Egypt that enabled one of the high-profile projects. I'm talking about the Suez Canal Economic Zone, which offers new investment opportunities. They are looking into the future, given the potential offered by our country. It is based on various advantages for the government and exporters. We can work with different countries of the world. I would like to particularly stress the geographic important position of our country in the region. Egypt becomes a better and the best entry to the African continent that has become a continent of the future. This future depends on the opportunities that we are offering together. The share of the young population in Africa amounts to 65% of its total population. Ladies and gentlemen, in conclusion, I would like to express my best wishes to you. I hope that outcomes of the Business Council will contribute to great investment and deeper cooperation among our countries, investment into human resources are important and are one of the primary conditions for revival of our countries. Thank you very much. Peace be upon you and the mercy of Allah.